Hello there, Aries, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. But before we get started, Spirit says the cosmos stirs your fire again, Aries. Passion returns where silence once lived, and purpose calls you by name. Ooh, I like your message from Spirit. So let's see what else your messages are when it comes to your situation. And this is for Aries and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, look at this. This will not be a block, whatever it is. Oh, it's a Three of Swords. This will not be a block any further. Now, this is interesting too because you got 3 swords and you got 3 cups. This is exactly what you are needing, wanting, and desiring, and summoning. And it is a situation that you can open your heart to because this is about feeling healthy when it comes to opening yourself more and more, especially to, kindred spirits is what I'm sensing. Now, take it how it resonates for you. This may be one person in particular or a few people. If you've been disappointed in love or in any situation, it's a loving relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic, or family. So yes, you are overcoming something where it was a stab to the heart, but there's something going on with health, healing, and connecting with others. And actually, that's what I'm getting. The time is right for connecting with others. Let's get a little bit more confirmation about this. We got air sign and water sign coming through. This is something about new allies with this kindred spirits here. Something is going to show up in surprising ways. Allies that gives you strength, makes you feel stronger. And I would say, Aries, this is something that you're attracting anyways because of your level of endurance, your level of mastery in a soul lesson, in life, right? In general, overcoming a major obstacle. But guess what, Aries? You've got something strong where things are maybe moving slow. Maybe it seems like it's moving slow, but it is moving in a way that's precise. Okay, now we've got the encouragement, we've got the strength, and we also have this ability to heal and be healed. So pay attention to people and even animals here, or nature spirits that offer some type of divine protection and offer you the ability to breathe in more strength and your position in life here. Okay, let's see what else. We got Leo coming through with that strength card, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, you are meant to be heard. See, this is about having the sense of support where you are not feeling challenged by, but appreciated and respected, right? Because it's a mutual situation here. Don't question your ability here to be strong, right? To be in this place of power. You've got what it takes. In fact, Spirit's been preparing you for this moment here to be seen and heard. Because whatever you've got to share, it really goes deep. And that's what Spirit wants you to honor. And the thing that I'm getting to, Aries, is that Spirit has entrusted you. And I feel a lot of you already pick up on this. But some of you, Aries, you may need to hear this, that Spirit has entrusted you with talents, gifts, knowledge, creative abilities, passions that only you can express. And Spirit has entrusted you with this to do what you want, to not fear this. Some of you may even fear your own power, or you have, but don't. Light doesn't chase, it reveals you're their karma. Ooh, that's that Three of Swords. And yes, it may have been three people here. For some of you, it could have been like, take it if it resonates, a community or business of some type. But most of you, you know that you've come into some type of alignment here. Aries, I mean, be proud of yourself, right? Light doesn't chase. Look at that with that strength card. It reveals you're their karma. In the meantime, here you are handling a situation with mastery and also being open to you also being handled in a very gentle, loving, and supportive way. And that might be a new sensation for some of you, Aries. Open yourself up to this. Now, if it hasn't been revealed yet, it will, because look at this Three of Swords. The Three of Swords in this deck has the light behind that heart, right? So the light doesn't chase. It reveals you're their karma. Oh my goodness. Wow. I want to get a little bit deeper look at that with that Three of Cups too. Give me more about this Three of Cups for Aries, especially because it came out with that Three of Swords. So let's get a little bit deeper look with this Three of Cups. I'm seeing like cherished friends. Yeah, look at that. New joy awaits in shared spaces. This is exactly the energy of Three of Cups too. So to me, Three Cups and Three of Cups make Six of Cups. So that's a new beginning of cherished memories. So congratulations, Aries. You've done your part here. And it did take some strength, right? Not to give in to a situation, to resist, because, there's something going on too about this sense of emotional balance. A calmer heart space is going to allow you to act from wisdom rather than impulse. Oops, these cards are not in there. Let's see what else. So get ready to feel good with who and what you're with. Let go. It's already unfolding. And there's something that Spirit is giving me the word encounter. Like you've encountered something here that really has given you some type of extra fuel that you needed just in the nick of time. Pay attention to that. So let go. It's unfolding here when it comes to who and what deserves your time and your energy, your space. In the meantime, believe in magic, Aries, okay? It may be hard in a world where it's easy to give in to how others are doing their thing and their way. But that's them, right? And you are Aries. There's a reason why this strength card is really just a mirror of you. Now, if you don't know okay, some of your Aries may need to hear this. If you don't know where you're going to be able to express some talents and gifts, maybe you know or you don't. Maybe it may be lying dormant. Spirit's going to show you instructions to ignite or reignite something very important to your cause or your sense of purpose and mission. Let's see what else for Aries. Wow. You've been under pressure, and being under that pressure, you've been graced with a life that maybe others can only dream of. Now, not all of you might be feeling so great and significant and wonderful, but I would say embrace something that's already transforming for you. You're supposed to blossom right where you're at, actually. That's what I see. I see that a heartbreak situation has turned you into a new, an improved version of Aries. And you need to stand tall and proud here. In fact, some of you Aries, you might be okay with spending some time by yourself. You might be getting to do the things you've always wanted to do on your own time and your own pace. That's the secret. That's a luxury in itself if you really think about it, being able to do what you want at your own time and your own pace. Something is building up, Aries, and it may feel like something may feel like it's going at a snail's pace, but it's giving you something here that is worth protecting and standing and continuing to blossom uh, through or become here. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, this is a card of abundance, wealth, a life of luxury in some way, shape, or form. Some type of attainment has been met. And it is the single lady card. Okay, so take this how it resonates, single man or woman. Okay, now let's see what else is going on with this Nine of Pentacles for you. Because Spirit is showing you something about doors of prosperity are beginning to nudge open. Let's get more with this Nine of Pentacles. What's meant for you won't close, so take your time, Aries. Let time be your friend. And remember, you're not having to chase after anything. Time is going to reveal what's meant for you, because what's meant for you won't close. And here you are, standing real pretty and good. And you're not in a place of feeling pulled by any type of extremities. That's also a luxury in itself too, because we've mastered something with this Strength card. Whatever you've endured, it's like the storms that you've had endured, it's really created something very fruitful. And this is what you have to look forward to. You've weathered enough storms in life, and see, now the storm is being removed. And you're still standing tall like a ancient oak tree. Study more and grow your gift. Be willing to learn more about what you feel good about doing, diving into. You know, this is a good indication that someone, they're good at being independent. Maybe there's something about business, career, being a professional, or knowing what to do when it comes to what's worthy of your time, your energy, your money, right? For the long term. But Spirit is saying, if you want to gain more, study more, learn all that you can. And also play. This is a card where dedication is paying off. Consistency is paying off. Something you have been consistent at is paying off. And it's paying off in beautiful ways here. And don't you like this energy too? Did I put both of these together? Because you can definitely see someone that doesn't chase. Someone had to be a mirror to another soul or some other souls, because they need to witness your becoming. Or maybe they have for some of you, but you're always becoming and blossoming. This is so key right now. To never forget that you are a continuation of a beautiful, blossoming, divine flower in the eyes of Spirit. Patience and silence are your allies now. Watch what unfolds for you. Observe study, do what you want to do with your own time here, Aries. And I feel a lot of you, you already know what you're feeling that you want to do and give your time and your energy to. Another card where we're not chasing anything because you don't have to. And be proud of what you've done. I feel like I said something about, didn't I? Oh man, I don't know. I thought I did. Like, congratulations. Anyhow, ancestral karma cleared, keep rising. You've surpassed something. So, of course, something felt uncomfortable. But I feel that you're starting to feel a lot more comfortable. And Spirit wants you to know you've been preparing for this moment where it's taking or has taken a lot of strength because you have surpassed what others couldn't do, especially when it comes to ancestral karma. And it's interesting that that ancestral karma came out because I was using that metaphor of you being an ancient oak tree. This is the soil that you come from, but you are the bloom. So you don't have to inherit what you don't want to inherit. And that's what's making you bloom so beautifully. Rightfully so, Aries, rightfully so. Keep rising, and you have risen. This is why you are the phoenix rising. Lessons learned too. There may be a mother energy that, we've had to tend to, nurture, heal, because probably, most likely, you've surpassed that energy as well. But if we're talking about sitting in a place of comfort, beauty, and feeling good, well, you are being gifted that time, that space, that energy. Make sure you are doing things to take care of yourself, just even the simple things, right? Just take a shower, make sure you're eating, and then increase with other things if you're not already doing that. Exercise, tending to things, don't let things go. Otherwise, because I know let your hair go, these things go, everything else. But make sure you're tending to that. It does improve you, it makes you feel good. But there is a strong energy of a mother here. Now, I want more with this Empress for you too, because there's something here where we are encountering a time and an era here to just really feel good about what you've improved on here, Aries. And that may require you to stand out on your own for a bit. Let's get a little bit more with the Empress. I can definitely see a lot of you Aries surpassing this like mother or maternal energy here that may have been, very difficult to deal with, and maybe still possibly is, but how you're handling it is in a different way. What you do holds rare integrity. Wow, Spirit has been watching what you've been having to tend to, your inner garden and your outer garden of life. So there is something that is rare, unique, and even unmatched and divine about what you are putting a lot of your energy to. Wow. Good, Aries. Let's see, what else? Redirect your attention to what's still in harmony, Aries. So this is a very challenging energy because, again, this is something that only you've been able to surpass. So it's like, what do I do now? Where do I go? What's happening here? But Spirit is letting you know that this challenge is no match for your own soul's alignment. So you've done something here where you've aligned with something very true and destined for your soul. And yes, it may take some strength and resistance not to react to things, but redirect your attention to what's still in harmony and wait. Spirit wants you to wait for something to show up here. Oops, I got these cards a little bit backwards. Okay, let's continue and see what else. Oh, Okay, Aries. You've been probably sensing someone who might just not be able to bring the same maybe authenticity or integrity, honesty to a situation here, right? So your honesty is not or has not been met with the same. So Spirit is saying, don't let something or someone waste your time and your energy, right? Don't give into it if you don't have to. And yes, we may need to resist this. That heartbreak card. Let's get more about that. Excuse me, let's get more about your honesty is not being met with the same. Clarity begins the moment you let go. Don't try to figure too much out, Aries. It's already going to reveal itself. And someone, I'm just going to bring this up. Someone may reveal a new side of themselves that could be really off-putting, but you don't have to manage that. You're just managing yourself here. Let things just kind of work itself out. And that might be a new thing for a lot of you, Aries, because Aries, I know your energy, you like to be in control, take control, but there's a time and space for you not to be in control. This is one of those times where Spirit doesn't want you to be all in control. Let Spirit be in control, because look, patience and silence are your allies. And notice, even look at this. Notice how they're not even talking. Patience, silence. Here's your allies. Patience, silence, and trust. Yeah, ancestral past life imprints are shaping current events. And you need to be in this place of studying and observing and witnessing what you might be finding to be something that maybe, you can still see playing out. But again, you don't have to be a part of it. You might be noticing the past may be reoccurring here or trying to reoccur. Okay, so let's go a bit more about this. Ancestral and past life imprints are shaping current events. This could be a good thing, but it could also not be so good. So let's get a little bit more. Because I do see something here where it's like something has been preserved for you to inherit, which is some type of good joy, good abundance, good fortune. Reality is bending. The merge begins. You're deeply seen, even if you don't know it. Okay, make space for play, because joy is sacred too. Spirit is letting you know that you might not be feeling like, things are matching up with your integrity, your intensity, your intentions, your effort. But that's just an illusion, okay? Because something is happening here where it will be shown to you, if it's not yet, that you are really deeply seen, that you're appreciated, and you have more power, influence, or you're more popular than you realize. Now, you're needing to make time for play, right? So make some space for play, because that is absolutely essential to taking good care of yourself, right? Like the Empress, that Divine Mother would, encouraging you to. Okay, let's see. You're going to find a new activity, I feel, that you're going to really enjoy. Yeah, see, precious one, your time holds power. Okay. Ooh, okay, what could be getting to Aries with this time? Some of you, I feel like you might think someone's going to change, and yeah, I feel like you have to just let it be. Allow time to just show you without forcing it. But there is something here where the pain had a purpose to show you your value. Wow, and you even have the Nine of Pentacles with the Empress. These are high quality, high value woman or man, person here, you. And it may have been hard, but something is going to prove to you that it's been worth it, because you didn't step down into a sense of downgrade and allowing something to try to implement itself or interfere where it doesn't, where it's already run its course. And here you are stepping in with this merging, you're stepping in into a place where you're aligning to new abundance, new era, new ancestral imprints for the future. What else? Support is coming from every direction. Okay, so Aries, something is going to make you feel so much more grounded and stable and secure with where you're at. Now, it could start out with a small little thing, a small kind gesture, or a big one. But I would say, you know, there's something about having an increase in material wealth, good news in your money or finances, or feeling that you can manage something here. Okay. So, in all directions. Okay, now we got this key of balancing. Let's get more with that Two of Pentacles. Support is coming from every direction. And here we are managing these support systems here. But let's get a little bit more about this Two of Pentacles, because we could be a little wishy-washy about something here. Okay, so visions and dreams carry spirit's voice, and this is a temporary thing. It is a temporary, I just told you it's a temporary thing. Oh my goodness, yes. The unease is temporary. Spirit is walking beside you. Now, pay attention to visions and dreams. There's something important that you are picking up on, especially when it comes to karmic loops or patterns, and breaking free from that and stepping into more of a space of freedom. You've been having to cope with people who are, or should I say this? You've been having to cope with souls that are restricted because it's been ingrained into them. Now, is it their fault? Not necessarily, but it's just life and souls experiences. But you need to be proud of yourself, not discouraged. It's easy to get discouraged. Why? Because you're the only one who's doing it. You're the only one who knows what the hell is really going on. Time is going to prove something to you. Okay. So yes, you may need to, juggle things. You may need to figure out something when it comes to making ends meet. You may need to create a budget and stick to it. But in the end, and what this is setting you up for, is something where you can feel secure about. Especially where you're standing in life here. Allow the better you deserve to flow into your life. Oh, it's already flowing into your life. It's already flowing into your life. You may be having people too, other souls from the past, or that feel conflicting, interfering with your dream space. And you may need to ask the angels and heaven and God, Jesus, universe, to protect that space, or to reveal something here that you may need to see about that reoccurring dream. Relief is nearing here, okay? Now, again, it may show up in small increments and starts to build up that way. Whatever it is, you will have some proof of relief, and you can be more in the present moment. So there's joy here. Let's get a little bit more about this relief. I was getting this message like it's just like a leaf falling off of a tree. It's kind of sad, but a new one grows. And look, the sun card came out when I was like thinking about that with the relief. It's like just like a leaf, it falls, but a new one grows. And look at that, the sun is coming out. Okay, Aries, you notice the sun coming out, healing that heart, healing the disappointment. Some of you Aries, you also need to know that the angels are healing the upsets maybe that had happened in a family situation, or relationships that were important here. But something is going to bring you a sense of new zest of life, vitality, and happiness. My goodness, the sun is something that you can feel good about and confident about, that this is for you. This is for you. The sun is coming out on you and exposing what needs to be exposed here. You're in a sacred process of self-actualization. Again, blooming because you know that you are the bloom. We can appreciate the soil that we've come from, but appreciate what you've bloomed into and what you're continuing to bloom into. This is why the sun is favoring you, because you chose to bloom when others chose to stay closed up, stagnant, wither. Be mindful of cycles that drain rather than nourish. This is why there's something important about the moon cycles, dreams, reoccurring dreams to help you release. And yes, in the meantime, you're studying, you're observing, you're watching what is nourishing you and what is draining you, because this is High Priestess. This is that divine mother that's whispering in your ear, watching over you, saying, Aries, be mindful right now. You've already broke some type of great karmic pattern that Spirit is absolutely proud of you for breaking in the first place. So protect your light, for envy may surround you. Okay, so I kind of knew it. Aries, look at the Empress, the Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, the Strength card, feeling good, people looking at you in a way that is, just really good here. So yes, others may be envious of you, of who and what you're becoming, what you've surpassed, what you know, what you do. So you need to create and this is the thing, it's not about having to feel like you've got to shield yourself off, but just know that if others are acting shady or funny, it's their problem, not yours. They carry the weight of a burdened soul that just can't express positivity yet. That's fine. That's for them, not you. And you are picking up on something with others. So your spiritual antennas need to be turned off. And don't worry, because your soul light is still on, but you may need to draw in your psychic energy, your psychic antennas, and just do things that help you feel more grounded and maybe even just human. Okay, you don't have to be invited to every spiritual impression or psychic impression. And yeah, I do feel that you're picking up on like psychic debris of others. Okay, so you may do a prayer, or you may visualize something here, or just do things that make you feel that you're clearing your energy in your space, because you are picking up things that, yes, you may not be able to explain, but it's there. But the thing is, the Spirit is saying that they're not invited to hook into your energy. This is where you have control. And it's just getting stronger. Yeah, some don't want the light, don't drag them. You know, they don't want to be enlightened. They don't want to, do the work or whatever is, got you questioning why. I mean, for you, you can see the vision, you can see the future. For them, they can only see about 2 feet in front of them. So how are you going to talk to a mind that can only expand 2 feet when yours is like, infinite? Infinite. Look at the infinity symbol on the strength card. Look at the infinity symbol on the Two of Pentacles. Even when times are lean or times are questionable, you still have a part of you that knows there's an infinite supply. It's just a matter of time. This can be very taxing on your energy if you're not careful, if you overdo it, because you're not overdoing anything and you're not pleasing anyone either. For a lot of you Aries, take that how it resonates, because some of you, it's almost like you feel like you fell into a trap of pleasing others. And now you're like, oh, heck no. And this is courageous clarity. Ignore the noise of others too, Aries. Okay. Now we do have this card where we may need to make a decision. So let's go a little bit more about this Two of Swords for you. Yeah, some don't want the light, don't drag them. I mean, they're blocked. Now you need to wait for the right time here for some kind of, it's either the end of the cycle or the beginning of the cycle. Let's see more about this Two of Swords. The clarity begins the moment you let go. And maybe let go of them. Oh, speak, the universe hears. Don't pay attention to the naysayers or whatever. You're speaking things into existence, and you're not paying attention to what the things are showing up on the surface level just yet. This is where you're weaving some type of reality into existence. Look at that. The merge begins. You've got two swords. Now think of these two swords as two needles that you're using, whatever, needles or whatever, weaving something into reality by your thoughts, even your place of being maybe neutral, just peace, not compromising your energy. That speaks volume now, doesn't it? And if you notice something, I do feel that that's what it is. It's almost like silence speaks volumes. And speaking of volume, I see V here, right? And I see victory. Victory. Speak less and have victory. Okay, so the other thing that, that's the other thing, Aries. Something that you have already expressed out to people or a person, they may have a hard time accepting it now, okay, or recently, or recently. But what's going to happen is there's a situation where the time is going to prove that you were right all along. Okay. So that's it for those messages. Now, before we end the reading, Aries, let's find out, now that you've risen, what fulfillment awaits next for Aries. Now that Aries has risen, what fulfillment awaits? A new blessing arrives because you chose a new way. So it's an unexpected blessing because you chose a new way of reacting, a new way of behaving, a new way of doing, a new way of whatever, because you caught something in the midst of it needing to be caught and cut. So you can rise, baby. Oh, Aries, a new blessing. Let's see what Spirit maybe give us with that. A new blessing arise because you chose a new way. So it's a surprise. Let the truth unfold. Its purpose will become clear. It will be a clear blessing for you. Okay, now before we end the reading, I do have a message to you, Aries, from White Phoenix Spirit. Rise in calm power. Every spark you reignite now becomes the flame that lights your new horizon. I hope that this was helpful for you, Aries. Love and light. Take care.